On February 20, 2025, a U.S. appeals court made a landmark decision. It rejected former President Donald Trump's attempt to limit birthright citizenship. This ruling is a victory for the 14th Amendment. It affirms the constitutional right to citizenship for those born on American soil. The court's decision has significant implications. It impacts U.S. immigration policy and the ongoing debate about citizenship. The case centered around the interpretation of the 14th Amendment. This amendment was ratified in 1868. It states that all persons born or naturalized in the United States, and subject to its jurisdiction, are citizens. This principle is known as birthright citizenship. It has been a cornerstone of American identity for over a century. Trump's legal challenge sought to reinterpret the 14th Amendment. He argued that children born to undocumented immigrants are not subject to the jurisdiction of the United States. Therefore, they should not be automatically granted citizenship. This argument contradicted a long-standing interpretation of the amendment. The court's decision to uphold birthright citizenship is a testament to the enduring power of the 14th Amendment. It reaffirms the principle of equal protection under the law. This principle is fundamental to the American democratic system. The 14th Amendment was enacted during the Reconstruction era. It aimed to address the legacy of slavery and guarantee equal rights for all citizens. The amendment's citizenship clause was a direct response to the Dred Scott Supreme Court decision. That decision had denied citizenship to African Americans. The 14th Amendment's framers intended to establish a clear and unambiguous definition of citizenship. They wanted to prevent future attempts to exclude certain groups from the full benefits of citizenship. The amendment's language is inclusive. It states that all persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are citizens of the United States and of the state wherein they reside. The phrase "subject to the jurisdiction thereof" refers to individuals who are subject to U.S. laws and owe allegiance to the United States. It has been consistently interpreted by courts to include almost everyone born within the U.S. borders, regardless of their parents' immigration status. This interpretation is rooted in the principle of jus soli, or right of the soil. This principle, which contrasts with jus sanguinis, or right of blood, holds that citizenship is determined by place of birth, not by parentage. The appeals court's recent decision is consistent with a long line of legal precedents. These precedents have upheld the broad interpretation of the 14th Amendment's citizenship clause. In the landmark case of United States v. Wong Kim Ark in 1898, the Supreme Court ruled that a child born in the U.S. to Chinese immigrants was a U.S. citizen. The Wong Kim Ark case established a crucial precedent for birthright citizenship. It affirmed that the 14th Amendment applies to all children born on U.S. soil, regardless of their parents' citizenship status. This interpretation has been reaffirmed by numerous court decisions over the past century. The appeals court's decision in the Trump case reinforces these precedents. The court rejected Trump's narrow interpretation of the 14th Amendment. It held that the amendment's framers intended to grant citizenship to all children born in the U.S., with few exceptions. The appeals court's decision has far-reaching implications for U.S. immigration policy and the future of citizenship. It serves as a reminder that the Constitution guarantees certain fundamental rights. These rights cannot be easily overturned. The ruling is a victory for advocates of a more inclusive and just immigration system. It upholds the principle that all persons born in the United States are entitled to equal protection under the law, regardless of their parents' immigration status. However, the debate over birthright citizenship is likely to continue. Some lawmakers and policymakers may seek alternative ways to restrict birthright citizenship. They may introduce legislation to reinterpret the 14th Amendment. Despite these challenges, the appeals court's decision stands as a powerful affirmation of the Constitution's enduring legacy. It reminds us that the United States is a nation founded on the principles of equality, opportunity, and the rule of law. These principles are essential for a just and inclusive society.